Witches. So it is super early on Sunday morning, and today we have our little group Samhain celebration. So I wanted to kind of give you guys like a get ready with me, and just really show you what it takes to put on a coven event type thing. So before I get into all of that, I do want to say like a super huge thank you and shout out to Fallon and Celine, who both became patrons. I like, as with every like patron thank you, I'm always like speechless because I don't really know what to say to like convey my gratitude to you guys. I have the best patrons in the world, truly, and it's amazing. So I have some patron announcements as to what we're going to be doing moving forward, especially as we get towards the end of the year. And I will be offering like classes and stuff through Patreon. So if any of that interests you, definitely check that out. And I will come on here and make another announcement type thing probably in December as to like what we're going to be doing for Patreon in the next year. So to my patrons, to Fallon and Celine, thank you, like from the bottom of my heart, like from the deep wells of my soul, like truly thank you so much. Like I really just appreciate you on a whole other level. So anyways, so today we're going to be talking about Samhain and getting ready for it. I'm going to show you my outfit. It's going to be like really fun. I'm trying to get some footage there. We are doing, this is the biggest celebration that we've had. I don't know if you guys have followed my journey with like organizing groups and all of that, but basically the first time we did anything, it was midsummer, so almost 6 months ago. The first gathering, there were like 6 of us. The next gathering, there was like 10 or 12. The next gathering, there was like 15. And now there's going to be like 30 people there, which is like really crazy. We have done all of our events outdoors so far, just to be like safe with COVID. That is something that like I'm very cognizant of and something that I've had to take into consideration. We're also doing a photo shoot while we're there with like witchy outfits and stuff. So one of my big things with organizing events is making sure everybody has a part of that event to take home. So the first ritual, I made like dry incense blends for everybody, and I put them in little jars. And that was like something that they could have used either in their spellcraft the night of, like of the summer solstice, or you know, in a different capacity, or just to have on their altar. The next one, we all blessed adventuring stones, which is like a crystal, and that was like an abundance stone. So we blessed it as a group, and then all of us got to like reach in and grab one, which was really neat. I also, for the last one that we did, which was Lunas, no, it was for Maven. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Sorry. For Maven, we did spell jars that we all brought in an herb, and we made a community spell jar. So you know, you brought in your own jar, brought in an herb to share with everybody. We sat down, made them, like put candles on them. It was really fun. So this time we're doing the photo shoot. We're also going to have a working altar and an ancestor altar. So I'm really hoping to get a lot of great footage for that. And you know, I'm just really excited about all of this. So the first thing I'm going to go do is actually go take a ritual cleansing shower, which is something that I do instead of ritual baths. But anytime I do a group working, I want to make sure that like my energy is like aligned. I'm not like cranky or grumpy or like come off some certain way, because I know I tend to be kind of blunt. So, you know, it's a very spiritual thing to have people come to an event. But anyways, I just really love these community events that we've been doing. And I'm super excited for this one, and it's gonna be really fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second.
Okay, so I have started to pack. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. I just finished my little ritual shower. I started making the food that I'm gonna bring. I'm bringing some pumpkin muffins. But what we have here today, as of right now, are some stuff that people actually left behind from the last ritual. I'm bringing some pumpkins. In here are 13 candles in each color, black and white, and some extras. Tea lights for our ancestor altar, some wormwood for a friend that I picked up, and our scripts. The next thing I gotta do, and this is really behind the scenes, guys, oh my gosh. I am currently clearing off my altar with some of the moon water that I didn't use all of. I'm gonna actually use that to water my plants, my altar to Hearn. I am going to be bringing some of my crystals and some of my skulls with me, as well as my besom, which you can see there. And I was thinking about bringing some tarot cards, but I don't know. So I'm just kind of like getting the last like final touches. And with these things, I definitely want to pack them really well because they are really delicate. And then I will start packing up my offerings for the altar.
So I have officially packed up the car. I'm about to go change out of my pajamas and get myself all together. So I will show you the final makeup look and my little outfit, and then I will see you guys at the event. I'm gonna try to film a little bit then. So farewell, and without further ado, here's my costume. Hey guys, so it is the day after the ritual that you guys saw. I still have my nails on. I had a really great time. I wanted to take some time to kind of process everything and then kind of give you guys kind of my my thoughts about everything in terms of the group ritual. I had a really great time. It was really great. This is the biggest event that we've had yet. There were 25, 30 people there, which was really crazy. And I wish I was more involved, in terms of mentally. I wish I was more present at the ritual. I was kind of thinking about a million other things, which is something that I'm struggling with, especially when I organize an event. I want everything to be on schedule and everything to be perfect, down to the very second, all of that. But that never happens, and I always get really stressed out during the event, and that's something that I'm definitely working on. But the structure of our ritual was really cool. So the ritual started with first an introduction, which is something that I really like that we started adding to our entire ritual, I guess, space. In the beginning, it really wasn't that necessary because there were only 6 of us, and now there's 30, so it does become a little bit more necessary. Basically, it's just hello, my name, my pronouns, where my practice, where I am in my practice, what I'm interested in, just very basic college intro stuff is kind of the vibe I got, but not stressful, and you can always just say your name and skip. But anyways, so we did that, and then we called in the elements. We called in several deities, and then we had the celebrant, or the the leader of the ceremony, which is a role that we pass along in the circle. So anyone who wants to do it does have the opportunity to lead. So we did all of that, and it was great. The next part of the ritual, we had the celebrant. They lit a black candle for releasing of anything that we don't want to take into the new year with us, because Samhain, as we have talked about, is the witch's new year. So then they lit the white pillar candle, which I think you guys saw in that video, and they lit their own, a tiny candle off of it. So I made sure everyone had a chime candle with a little wax shield to keep wax from dripping on their hands. And they passed on the light from the main candle to everyone in the circle. So as we're passing around the flame, we mentioned something that we wanted to release going into the new year, and then something that we wanted to attract. So one of my things, for example, I struggle a lot with imposter syndrome, which is something that I talked about, and I just kind of feel I am not X enough, you know what I mean? I'm not witch enough, I'm not blah 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 blah, to warrant anyone, but which is all in my head. I know, obviously, hello to all of the new people who have said hi to me and stuff. I really do appreciate it. But I'm working to get over that, and I choose not to carry that into the next year because I'm cool. I don't know, I'm just a cool person, I think. And then one of the things that I wanted to attract in the next year, or just kind of take into the next year, I guess, is that I talked about wanting to let my deities work through me a little bit better, not to question as much, because I do kind of get into that headspace where I'm just are you sure? And I feel I should stop doubting myself. And I want to have them, use me as a way to enact change in my community. So you may be wondering like what I mean by that. Basically, I work with my deities in a way that improves my life and makes me a better person, I believe, or like, you know, encourages me to do things like this whole video thing. And I want to continue that, and I want to start using my voice more in my local community, in the community at large, just to, I guess, be a guide for people who may be questioning things, who may have questions or, you know, are afraid to ask elsewhere. I just really want to be like that kind of person in the next year. So that power, that ability to speak and to help and guide other people is something that I am attracting, hopefully, in the next year. So I am attracting, I'm doing it. Yes. Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of my patrons who have just stayed with me and stuck with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys truly make all of this possible. And I have a bunch of new really cool updates that are coming soon. And I'm already kind of looking into how to expand all of this next year as well. So I'm just like so stoked about all of that. And I just want to thank all of you guys for like being on this ride with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a blessed Samhain. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.